YC Fragrance family. Finally got around to recording another video. Things get a little hectic around here sometimes. Had a little shave up. So today I have 3 fragrances from the house of 6 Sense Perfumes to talk about. If you know what 6 Sense is, it's the original brand and original creations from Joseph Cortana of Cortana Parfums, or Parfums Cortana. Joe's a really nice guy. I know him personally. I've met him once at Oswald, and we chatted about fragrances and his fragrances and some of the upcoming stuff. Well, these are 3 limited edition fragrances that were vaulted, and there's only 250 bottles of each fragrance that's going to be made available, which at this moment I believe we're almost down to 150 left. And if you want them, you got to get them now, because they won't be around forever, and they're not coming back as far as I've heard in interviews and conversations with Joe. So what I suggest to you, especially if you're one of those FOMO people, the FOMO is about to kick in. These 3 fragrances, if I describe them to you and they sound appealing, you got to jump right on it or you might miss out. They come with a handwritten numbered card of 250, which represents the fragrances. I can show you one right here. See this one here? You can see that it's numbered. This one is number 4 of 250. That's for a scent, and a scent is the first one I'm going to talk to you about. A scent is a fragrance that's supposed to kind of represent the cycle of life. There's a sperm accord to represent sperm that gives you life. There's a baby powder accord, which represents you as a baby getting the baby powder. Then your midlife, there's a leathery quality, which is supposed to represent your midlife. And then the frankincense to represent the incense that is used at a funeral. Very interesting concept as far as that goes. Now, it's an original creation. Again, like I said, it's going to be vaulted. This is the bottle that they come in, 30 mLs. That's a scent. All the bottles look pretty much the same. So this is an eau de toilette concentration. I'll give you the notes real quick. Got to read them off. That's why I got the glasses on. In this one, there's pear juice, violet leaf, ylang ylang, white rose, cedar wood, leather accord, incense, powdery musks, tonka bean, and benzoin. To me, this is mostly a floral, floral musky fragrance. I don't get this semen accord, not that I really have gone and smelled semen, to be honest, but I get more of this clean, fresh linen vibe of floral musky thing, like as if you on a nice spring summer day you had that clothesline in your backyard and you're hanging some laundry and you get that wind blowing through the fabric and you got flowers in the backyard and all that combines together, and that's kind of what I get from this fragrance. At least that's me. So that's the first one. The second one that I'm going to talk about is probably my favorite one, and I mean it's a lot of people's favorite. So this is the second one. It's called Urban Tropicalia, and I did give this a good wearing, a really solid wearing, actually a couple of wearings. This one is just a nice bright citrusy tropical, like I think it's probably, if not the best tropical fragrance to get your hands on, one of the best. So what do we have here? We have amber fond, lemon, blackcurrant absolute, lime, green apple, apricot, jasmine, tajay, freesia, cinnamon, musk, and cedar wood. So from all those notes in the fragrance and the citruses and the fruits that are combined, it just makes this beautiful melange of bright juicy fruit, bright citrus. It's just, it takes you on a vacation. That's straight up how you feel about it. It's just clean, creates this nice scent bubble, and makes you feel like you're on vacation. Again, if you want something like that in your collection and don't have it, gotta jump on this. The price points that these are coming in are fairly reasonable. I'm going to link the website below. You can all check them out and see the prices and get on it before they're gone. I believe there are other vaulted fragrances that are going to be released from 6 Sense Perfumes. Don't quote me on that, but I've heard that that is a possibility. But these were the original 3 releases, or the most popular 3 releases, so they went with these 3 first. The last one is number 87. Now in today's environment, when we see that, we would think hashtag 087, but it actually means number 87. This one is all about the woods. I mean, it's supposed to represent the travel from Japan through the Pacific Coast Highway down to Los Angeles. It has a motor oil accord, which on paper I picked that up, but I don't get it on skin. When I wore it on skin, I got the woods, like that Japanese wood that's in it, that only grows in Japan. That is like one of the most prominent things that you get. It's just beautiful, woody, aromatic fragrance. Definitely an office type fragrance, something you could wear to work, something you could wear every day. So the notes on this one are the Amori Hiba wood, which is the Japanese wood, Sugi pine needles, green cypress resin, the motor oil accord like I spoke about, icy salt water accord, nutmeg, rosemary, and hinoki cedar wood. Excuse me, hinoki cedar wood. To me, like when I first smelled it on paper, I gave it this whole thing of, I felt like somebody who's a lumberjack. You know, the smell of the motor oil accord being the chainsaw and the cutting of the wood down and smelling that fresh cut wood, and that's kind of what I got when I was on paper. Then when I put it on skin, I got this whole other, like, clean, fresh, woody thing going on, and then this airiness about it. Again, another really, really nice scent. I mean, if I had to pick one out of these 3, Urban Tropicalia is my favorite. Number 87 would probably be my second, and then I'd go with a scent. A scent for me, both on paper, both on skin, tended to be a little bit too floral maybe for my own tastes. But if you're into floral fragrances, this is nothing to slouch, no slouch at all. Definitely give it a go. You can get samples as well, which, you know, I don't know if you could really take the time to get a sample and then think about if you're going to buy the bottles, being that 250 of each of these have been released. So basically, each fragrance only has 250 bottles available. So I hope this brought some value to you, NYC Fragrance family. I'm going to link it below, like I said. Go check it out. If you're one of those FOMO people, don't miss out on these. Do not miss out on these. So, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family. And my loyal subscribers, from the bottom of my heart, you know what? I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And here I am making another video. So, I'll continue to do so as I feel inspired. You know, sometimes it's not that easy. But until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.